Welcome to Listening to Audio Podcast. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic, the highest form of wealth. What do you think that is, Yuyen?
I believe it's the ability to wake up every morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. That freedom is priceless.
Exactly. People often chase wealth thinking it will make them happier. But happiness is complex, isn't it?
It sure is. Everyone has different definitions of happiness. But if there's one common thread, it's the desire for control over one's life.
Right. Angus Campbell, a psychologist from the University of Michigan, found that having a strong sense of control is a better predictor of happiness than income or education.
That's powerful. He argued that more than your salary or job prestige, it's about doing what you want, when you want, with whom you want.
And let's not forget that money's greatest value lies in its ability to give you control over your time. It allows for independence and autonomy.
Absolutely. Just think about how a small amount of wealth can mean taking sick days without stress or waiting for the right job instead of rushing into any opportunity.
Yes, having emergency savings can relieve so much pressure. It changes how we interact with our jobs and bosses.
And imagine being able to choose a job with lower pay but more flexibility. That's true wealth.
Speaking from experience, I once interned at an investment bank thinking it would make me happy because of the money. But the reality was grueling hours and no control over my time.
That sounds miserable. You loved the work but felt like a slave to your boss's demands. It's like what psychologists call reactance. When you feel disempowered, you resist even what you might enjoy.
Exactly. It's crucial to align your financial goals with your desire for autonomy. Derek Sivers shared a story about how saving just $12,000 allowed him to quit his job and pursue his passion for music.
That's inspiring. It shows how controlling your time can lead to true happiness rather than just accumulating wealth.
And despite being the richest nation in history, studies show Americans aren't necessarily happier than in the past. We've traded control over our time for bigger houses and fancier cars.
That's a sobering thought. The more we have, the less control we often feel over our time.
Indeed. Rockefeller understood that his true value lay in making decisions rather than just working with his hands.
Today, many jobs require constant mental engagement, making it hard to disconnect from work.
Yes, the modern workplace has blurred the lines between work and personal life.
So, what can we do about this?
The first step is recognizing what truly makes us happy, like quality relationships and spending time with loved ones, rather than chasing money alone.
Wise words from Carl Pillemer. No one he interviewed said working hard for money was the key to happiness. It's about controlling our time.
Exactly. Remember, controlling your time is the highest dividend money pays.
Let's strive for that kind of wealth together. Thanks for joining us today on Listening to Audio Podcast.